Hello everybody. I forgot to do all the stuff before I actually turned on the screen. There we go. I don't know what we're gonna do today. What's Landy done to make me late? We were chatting on TeamSpeak is what happened to make me late. Cause we had something to talk about real quick. Shall we do some mowing? Also, Landy, thank you so much for recommending this mod. The lighthouse thingy is so useful. Because I don't need to... See, I want to do some mowing, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Well, I can't do some mowing because I've got bales in the way. Where can I even store these? I'm not going to use these for grains, so they might as well be for bales. Shall we do some washing, people? She has obviously smelled something that... She's obviously been near Sim recently. I mean, look, she's got a clothes peg right on the nose. Yes, we have a certain map that everybody wants in our possession. And I can't test it right now. I can't even look at it. I haven't looked at it yet. Because I'm streaming. Do we... Silver, this is why I call you 3 Day Late News. Yes, it's in the Slack where you'd expect it. And I know you've access to that room, so go look. Yeah, Landy won't be talking much. I'll be ending exactly at 7 o'clock. Because I'm actually going for Thai food tonight with my family. And it's your day off. There no days off in news, Silver. There's no days off when you're doing the news. Said that you should watch me. Well, he has very good taste. He'll probably be in here later. I have something that I need to do when he does arrive. Dang it! Alley-oop, into the shed. That. Hey, James. Hang on. Let me just do something real quick. Because you're around a lot. And, I would argue you're fairly trustworthy as well. Let's get that and that and that. Oh. I hit Alt. There we go. Don't I always end at 7? Yes, but I'm going to be extra precise today because I need to change my pants. I'm going to be extra precise and, because I want to test Shamrock Valley as quickly as I can. Do you know where you put pig food in this map, and can you show me? You put it into the pigs. Oh, do you mean the pig food mixer? Yes, I can show you where the pig food mixer is. Because it's actually in the opposite direction to where I want to go. But, I can show you nonetheless. Hello, Tino. Dave wearing smelly pants. I hope not, because I've just put these on after a shower. Hey, Shadowbox, how you doing today, dude? So for the pig food mixer, Concentrate on driving. That is something that I never do, James. I'll be very honest. It's much easier to just watch chat and crash all the time. So, pig food mixer, if you're looking for it. Because I do want to use this big bad boy of a tractor today. Do I have any idea when Shamrock Valley is coming out? No, but Owen, I can say that it has gone into official testing with Frontier Designs today. And as I'm the Irish tester for the map, I do have it. So pig food mixer, if you want to use that, is right over here. The screen may or may not work. I don't know. Shy Wizard said you need an extra mod to get the screen to work. Which I do have installed. I don't know if I've got it activated. But that's where you get your pig food mixed up. What's this? KSPMO what? 185 CVX. This is from Astropolis modding released on the mod hub a few days ago. Silver, yes he is. That's why I was held up starting a bit late. Hello Glengar. And CD as well. I've got no drinks for myself today. This is a bad idea. Taking a quick break from the hurling. I don't really care. This is gonna sound weird. I don't care who wins that match, because... Well, I prefer Cork, but Limerick would be okay too. I think Limerick deserve a chance. Where do you store your grain? That I'll just zip down with super speed. You store your grain down here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yes. This is the grain storage on the map. I think I did this exact angle yesterday. You pour your grain in here, and you can get it out here. It's a bit awkward to get to, potentially, but it's down here by field 14, 7, 8, and 9, which is really convenient because these fields all have grain in them. I'll say this one has corn. This one had barley. This one has canola. Where's the Puma? There we go, there's the Puma. Hello Massey, how are we doing today? We're doing good, doing good, doing good. Oh, they've gone to extra time? If they... where do you put the pig food pallets? I don't know. Using the sheds at the cow yard. That is an option too. Go first person. Now, there you go. Can't seem to find any good any 3-point slash options. There is... Do I have it activated actually? Well, there's this one which is technically 3-point. There's a few on the mod hub, but they're old. So what I want to do is... Yeah, that's the Fiat with its front loader. I need to get the big front loader on this bad boy. Because I want to stack up the bales in what is normally the grain sheds, but I'm not really planning on using them all that much. You were at a party last night, you didn't get to sleep till 5 this morning. I didn't get to sleep till about the same time, and I was awake again at... I want to say like 11, 12 o'clock. Currently rolling the grass fields, taking it forever. Yeah, it's not too surprising. So you can see that these bales are from... well, you can't see these are from the D1000. These are from the D1000, but as you can see, they're stacked 3 wide, 4 high. You can actually carry more bales from the D1000 on these trailers than you can from any other baler, except, you know, the teeny tiny conventionals that have no real use. I think you can carry more mass of... Whoa! I forgot I did that. Hay or straw or whatever, if you use the 1000 bales. Well, hay or straw. Wouldn't really recommend turning D1000 bales into silage because they magically become normal sized bales. You've been bored all day. I'm sorry, James. I've been watching the Spa 24 and a bit of the Formula 1 and a bit of the hurling. Been pretty occupied all day, and I went for a shower, and probably like not 15 minutes after I finish the stream I'll be going out for dinner, and then I'll be on Shamrock Valley for the evening. Oh, this bale trailer locks all the bales. Okay. I don't know, just... I shall just accept that as a thing that happened and not question the logic behind it. You've been playing with an empty can of Pringles. Thank you very much, Matt's PC Gaming, which is an interesting name to the... Oh, I've got the wheel bug. An interesting name to say the least. Can I even fit two sets of bales beside each other in here? Do you know what? I think so, but only just. No, I won't be able to. Save up for new machinery as your loan because saving up for fields makes the game a bit more fun for you, so you won't get bored. You recommend any CDs to us? Honestly, the Marshall BC32, the bale trailer I'm using right now, I think it's about the right size for this map. I know people were recommending the 25 or the 18 earlier on, or not earlier on today, but yesterday. But the 32 has the nice balance of, like, it's not too big, but it can still carry a decent amount of bales. So I think it's kind of a win-win situation with this. What is this? That wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. So first things first, let's pick up the bales that fell onto the ground. We'll restack these in a minute. Your life in a nutshell. My channel in a nutshell. You like Fleagle Pack for flatbeds? Fleagle Pack for flatbeds is pretty good. That wasn't really a bale explosion, Bucko. It was more drunk bale trailer decides to fall over. But luckily, this thing has collisions the whole way up. And that bale on top does have a collision. So what I can do is I can get this in underneath and just kind of do... Do you know how I was saying, oh, this is going to be really easy? No, no, not that easy. Ali... G in the house? No, this is... I have an idea. It's probably a dumb idea, but it's an idea. Okay. Now what I want to do is try and get this in such a way that... No, that's not going to work. Come on. Yes! No, yes! Victory is mine! Never say something's gonna be easy, because then it all goes wrong. Pretty much. So let's just restack these bales real quick. These bales are, I know that Janice just told me never say something's easy, but these bales are pretty easy to stack. CD/4D did a really, really nice job just getting these bales tweaked with physics to behave a bit more than the defaults. As you can see from the fact that I'm already pretty much done stacking them again. I did, however, forget that that bale trailer, the Marshall trailer, does tend to be a bit tip-happy when it's, yeah, full of bales. Watch you tip back over. Oh, thanks, guys. You've got such confidence in me. I'm gonna just real quick turn on muscles mode. Where's muscles mode? Muscles mode, because I want to fix these bales down at the bottom, because I don't like how they're jutting out. There we go. And just give it a nudge again. Bit of a nudgy nudge. Perfect. El Tronco. We're going back to the joke I did with the Combine. El Combine no Tronco. Muscles mode is a godsend when you are stacking, yeah. Especially when you're stacking into a shed. Victory Bucko. Why the Fortnite joke? I am firmly of the belief that Creator Tools is the greatest mod made for FS17 just because it has so many features. Like Seasons I think is the greatest script because again it's got so many features, but I think Creator Tools is one of the best mods because it's just kind of universally useful. You tend to make every bale go away and use muscles mode. You gotta be kind of gentle when you're using muscles mode. You gotta be, it's a real case of slow and steady wins the race when you're tweaking bales with muscles mode. Hey, the trailer didn't fall over this time. Hey, Oxy. I haven't had a chance to look at the map yet, and I'm really annoyed that I won't be able to look until like 10 o'clock tonight because I'm going out for dinner at like 7:45 we're leaving, I think. I have to kind of get ready in the meantime. Bleh. If you move, it's over. See, that's where other useful things in Creator Tools come in handy, like 0.1 movement speed. Hello, Lewis. Landy's definitely on it because I told him. I shot him a message on Facebook. Hey, there's a present in the Slack. I have seen the PDA though, and yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks interesting. Looks different to any map I've seen before, for sure. Hello, Dusty Dave as well. Let's get this back up to ×1 speed because I need to unlock the final 6 bales. Although it does remind me of, and people who've played this map will get an idea of what Shamrock, at least the PDA, looks like. It reminds me of, from FS13, the Glenmalure map. Yeah, Glenmalure. The PDA looks very similar to that, and I like it. Because Glenmalure was a really good Irish map, one of the best ever made. One of the most authentic. I'm kind of tempted to re-download that map and play some FS13 on it. Getting the mods, I think, will be a bit of a headache. You remember that one? Yeah, it was. If I'd remembered that when I was telling you like what what to try and aim for in the map, I would have just basically said try and remake Glenmalure. Because that was the most authentically Irish map I've ever seen. Are the signs in Irish? I don't know, I'll check. Oxy said something about Google Translate, so he's... How did that happen? He's made an attempt at least. I'll probably need to retranslate like half of them. You feel dizzy, Dave doing something realistic. Well, not really, because I'm stacking bales into a grain shed. And I mean, my next trick is going to be grabbing the bales from over there and sticking them into the next grain shed. Get out of the way! I think I might have made some feel better now. Ramming into the water bowser at full speed. That's not the shed that I want. My immersion! I will say, Oxy, have a good laugh at one of the sell point names. And, I may edit the map to, have an extra bit of a joke with that. Is this case stock? No, 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 no. There's a donkey. Chris is on the map! This is the case Max, or the case Puma 185 CVX by Astropolis Modding. Landy knows what I'm talking about. He can probably send you a message. But one of the sell points down by the sea there needs "What's the story" added to it. Because if that sell point really existed in Ireland, it would have, in spray paint, "What's the story" added to the front of it. But I had a good laugh at that sell point nonetheless. Straight pipe! No, this does not need a straight pipe. I gave it away. I know it did, but the non-Irish people won't know what I'm talking about. Because it is a common saying here. Surprisingly. You've turned on notifications. Very nice, James. What's the story about? Okay, Lewis has figured it out as well. So yeah, maybe a lot more people will understand. Yeah, there's a Balamory sell point, and it needs "What's the story" added to the front of it. It just needs it now. Rip water. Well, I don't have any animals, so the water bowser's fine being dead. My childhood, was it? I do realize that was a kids program, yes. But it is a common saying here still because of the bloody kids program. Anybody under like 35 will walk up to you and say, "What's the story in Balamory?" I feel extra stupid because I like forgot that it was made in Scotland. I actually forgot that it was made in Scotland and based around a real Scottish village. Don't know how I forgot it was based in Scotland, but I did. Sim, if you've not tried it already, this is a genuine recommendation for like next time you want to do bales with a new or different baler. Get 4D Modding's D1000. Get the bale grab from the straw add-on. They work really well together. And you know, even an idiot like me, because these are all manually stacked, can get bales together pretty quickly. Move them relatively easily. That was turning the wrong way and I've knocked a stack. It's fine. Can I wash the case? Sure. Happy now, James? Nice and clean. Tractors are supposed to be dirty. There you go, Glengar. Oh yeah, hosepipe ban. It is supposed to be filthy. Hang on. There we go. Hosepipe ban edition. I forgot that I've got the tire dirt mod on, so the tires are like perfectly clean somehow. Also, I've just realised that the really nice dirt mod that I had installed for the tires is now gone because I did basically a clean install when I was trying to figure out why Lizard had magically turned into Case. I wonder, can I bring 5 bales at a time with this? Can definitely stack. I can definitely stack them 5 high. Can I grab them 5 high? Oh yes! Ha 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 ha! I am on my side. Do 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 do. Perfect. Even when my edges work, they fail. Yeah. But you can be turned off because I'm using the big boy. We'll just take the bale grab off the front and put it somewhere out of the way. Where's somewhere out of the way? This shed here will do. Up goes the front loader, down goes the front loader because it won't fit into the shed otherwise. And some of you might now be thinking, oh god, Dave, this will never work. Those mowers are too powerful for the tractor. No, because I've done this before. I've already tried these mowers on this tractor. It works perfectly. Can I do field 27? I can do field 27. We're going into field 27. We're in field 27. Can I drive like an idiot? Is that not my default state of being? Turn on, you gits. Come on. There we go. Meant to take off the front loader. You're meant to do a lot of things. Whether or not I actually do them is a different matter. I mean, you're not meant to drive through the hedges, but I did. You're meant to take off the front loader, but I didn't. Putting hay and straw on a grain dryer seems like a... Well, it makes sure that it doesn't get wet. Like, you're guaranteed nice, dry haw and stray. Because I completely mispronounced it at first and just went with it regardless. One weakness of this map is the field defs, and I don't know if it's a weakness of the map or GE in general. Field defs are a bit wonky, and I'm more willing to blame GE because I've done field defs. I know what fresh hell they are. You can drive through the hedge. Yeah, but you're not supposed to. Professional quality content. I mean, let's be fair. Let's be fair. You guys that are subscribed to me and come here every day, you know what you're in for when you see me streaming. You guys that are new, welcome to your fresh hell. Especially if you're big fans of Daggerwin, because somebody, I want to actually tell a quick story. It's not going to be around, just a quick story. Somebody a few days ago on Daggerwin's Discord said, oh, RainbowDave, you're just copying Daggerwin and trying to be Daggerwin. I just told this to Landy and Sim, and they burst out laughing, because I burst out laughing when I saw it as well. Because the three of us, we all agreed, I am about as far from Daggerwin as you can get. In terms of, like, attempting realism. And professionalism and all this kind of stuff. It's like, come on, guy, come on, dude. You've clearly never seen my channel if you think I'm trying to copy Daggerwin. Loader's a lot of weight to be carrying around the field. It is, indeed. But I'm doing it because this is the case. No, I'm actually trying to be stuck with walls. Dago knows the outcome of hitting in walls. I mean, technically. I should mention, by the way, I've got... Like, I'm a mod in Dagger's Discord. I've got nothing against him. Just in case somebody thought that me saying I'm the exact opposite of him is somehow me ripping on Dagger. No. Nah. I think he's a cool guy. I actually hope he streams again soon. I really enjoy his streams. But it's just the way that I've decided to do my content is conveniently the exact opposite of how he does his. Me and Dagger are the same person. Let's not start with those jokes. Did I use nuclear holocaust mode for the thumbnail? No, that was Photoshop. Dagger always tips his trailers twice in 1 minute. I mean, let's be fair. Daggerwin finds the realistic options for things. I find the funny options for things. Totally realistic mowing. In before Sim shouts at me because his OCD is going to go mental with the pattern on this field. I don't play Sussex. I don't actually like Sussex Farm. This will be a good angle. I'm not bored already. Sussex, yeah, Sussex to me is a map that doesn't know whether it wants to be a UK or Irish map. Can I get a Vulture T series? Oh, I remember you now, James. Sure, I'll get a Vulture T series. Didn't learn from last time, did you? Where's the Vulture T series? I get to choose colors. That's the S series, Dave. Where's the T series? Where is the T series? There it is. Front loader attacher, T234. Let's go with this and this. I do not have enough money. Well, let's just fix that real quick. This and this. Perfection. This is what the ideal tractor looks like. Just gonna leave that at the shop. Turn off money cheat. Oh, Corcoran angry. See, what you don't know is the orange actually makes it 2 miles an hour faster and gives it 15 extra horsepowers. The purple rims give it 6 extra grips. And the narrow tires, torque is improved by 3.5.2. That is what the perfect tractor looks like. Vulture don't want you to know that. I have run out of description jokes. No, I just didn't want to come up with one today, so I decided to talk about the Splat 24 instead. How many sugars I've had in my coffee? I actually have like unsweetened cappuccinos. So the correct answer for sugars in my coffee is actually 0. Let's get out of the yard here, or out of the field even. Yes, the tires do actually you're right, James. The tires increase the torque by pi. There we go, that's the front loader off. We're no longer hauling it around the field. For the people who said to detach the front loader, there you go. I hope you're all very happy now. It is in fact detached from the tractor, as you can see by the fact that it's bobbling about. Didn't think this was actually possible, I'll be honest. I'm not dragging it. It's propelling itself by magic mower powers. It's fine. It's an independent loader and it don't need no tractor. I'm not pushing it, Hamish. It's conveniently moving at the exact same pace as the tractor. Immediately in front of the tractor at a wonky angle. What case is this? This is a case Puma 185 CVX. Or CVX 185. You see loaders like this all the time? Exactly, James! That's not... Hamish, are you trying to tell me what my loader's doing? I know what my loader's doing, and it's telling you it's conveniently propelling itself at the exact same pace as the tractor. Hello, John Deere lover. Does anyone know? It's on Mod Hoster. My name might be Andrew, but I don't think it... whatever. Long name person. So easy to wind people up. I know. I love it. Matt XGS knows as well. That's why he almost got banned from Daggerman's Discord yesterday. I think the loader might actually be stuck now and causing problems. You asked for it, didn't you? Yes. Yes, you did. Everybody who said detach the front loader was asking for exactly this. Ooh, okay, yeah, it is actually causing problems. And... okay, yeah, that definitely caused some problems. Daggerman actually has the Discords too. Please put it back on. This is why people shouldn't tell me what to do, because I will do exactly what they ask and ruin everything for them. James, if you know where the Secret Service is, they're not a very secret service, are they? Might just join it. Do! I'm a mod in there. Somehow. Legitimately no idea how or why I am. This map on ModHub? No, this is on FSUK only agri-vids. The map maker probably didn't want to go into ModHub for whatever reason. You see? Stu. He's banned. He got banned. Do I know you? Yes, you're AgriVids Ireland. You're currently watching RainbowDave Gaming on YouTube, and you're probably a lunatic because you're doing that. It's safe to enter. Yeah, Landy banned him the other day because he just kept making new accounts and annoying everybody. Do I know your name? No. Why would I want... like, why would I even want to know your name? As far as I'm concerned, people on YouTube are whatever their YouTube name is. I don't want to know real names. Where did I put the windrow? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I parked it on the yeah, parked it on the bench, didn't I? Can I get this off the bench? Is that what I call you by your Discord name? Yeah, also it's easier to say than Struan. Or Struan. It's easier to say Stu. There we go. Where did I get the teed up with the front link? Maddox just has Discord. I don't know if he says the link in there, but what's his name? Fentfan made an edit of the T-dubs that had front link and front hydraulics and all this kind of stuff. And Matt was kind enough to allow him to share it publicly and give him permission and all that, so it's in Matt's Discord somewhere, maybe, potentially. It doesn't have the smoke script, though. This was put in by Pizza Wheel, who trolled Landy with it by making it insane. Let's just put the link to the front link T-dubs in. Lovely. Use of Ultra. No. The Vulture was purchased purely for comedy reasons. It's not actually going to get used. So the reason I'm doing this is I want to get actually more silage together. Please attach the rake. Don't turn it off. This is farm sim, not realism. If you want to turn a rake, you've got to turn it off, because otherwise it'll pick up all of the grass and throw it everywhere. This map looks amazing. It is amazing. It is seriously good. If you're looking for something to play that's a British map, that isn't by accident David or Bullet Bill, this is the map to get. It's one of the best British maps I've seen. I'm gonna say ever. Quite honestly, there's an update on the way from FSUK. Or on FSUK. Because there are a few bugs. It's not perfect. There are a few bugs and a few issues that the map maker is aware of and is fixing. But I mean British, it's Welsh. Wales is in Britain. Last I checked anyway. Wonder if Roxy are jealous? Honestly, no. I know this for a fact that they're not jealous. They're really glad that somebody else is able to make maps this good, because it means they get to play maps that aren't theirs, that they can enjoy and play about on a UK-based map. I'm glad too, because I've been spamming Oxy and Bill's maps for so long that I kind of wanted somebody else's map to play. I can send you one after the stream, Stu. It'll be a bit rushed, and I probably won't be able to reply to any messages after the stream, but I'll be able to send one probably. It should be recognised as Welsh. Well, yeah. Apparently, we've got breaking news in the stream. Wales has left Britain, according to the Welsh people in the stream. Yeah, it's definitely British. It is British, but it's Welsh. Yeah, Luz can do it. Why did my phone go off? I'm always worried my phone goes off mid-stream. It's just that shouting at me. Central Kansas V2. That was a terrible map and I loved it. Do we call this Wexit? Is it the Brexit Wexit? Limerick won! Limerick won! Limerick in the All-Ireland final. Congrats to Limerick. So the reason I'm doing more silage, well, more grasswork. So number one, I love grasswork. I'm Irish. I love grass. It's just inbuilt in me. And number two, I couldn't figure out anything else to do, so I've just gone to my default of grasswork. left the UK and are now part of Ireland. Enjoy the Guinness, well cheese. Who are they playing? They're playing Cork. Galway gonna beat Limerick. Don't Galway have another match to play yet, though? Because, you know, they didn't actually win their match yesterday. Is this a mod hub? No, it's on FSUK. There's a link in the description. James E Gaming new to YouTube. I don't know, actually. I'd guess not. I think everybody kind of started off on YouTube, even Twitch streamers. They started off at least watching stuff on YouTube. Everybody wants a link to Dagger's Discord. It's in Daggerwin's community feed, I know that much. I can't remember who found it first in TeamSpeak, but we all kind of piled in at once. And comedy was had as just me, Landy and Sim all piled in at the same time. And the people who were in there went mental. Use the big money and buy all the... Where's the fun in that, James? That defeats the purpose of playing the map. Like, there's no fun in buying every field on the map just because I can. Like, the creative money is usually just used. I'm gonna actually turn it back on again real quick. Money cheat is only used to buy and sell stuff as jokes, for the most part, or stuff that I need that I forgot about. I don't really use it too much for buying fields. I don't see the point in using it to buy, like, everything on a map. Because, for me, that kills the fun of the game. Using money, can I buy a forage harvester and cut the cornfield for silage? I mean, I could. I definitely could. Or what I could do is I could just get a corn header for the combine I have and cut the corn for pig feed. Excuse me, Glengar, that was next level mowing. It was increasing grass yield by 0.375.2%. Also, it looks kind of like a weird Celtic design, so I like it. It looks like a lion has gone into the field. Giant lion has gone into the field and just started scratching it because it was itchy. Does Zeggar have a Discord? Yes, he does. And I'm inexplicably a mod there. Somehow. That said, I do actually moderate his Discord, so I guess he made a good decision. As much as I make fun of it, I do actually, you know, use my moderation powers wisely. So the only places you're not a mod. I think I'm in like 2 Discords where I'm not a mod. That are farm sim Discords. One is Frontier, one is the actual official farm sim Discord. Have I got a Discord? Yes, it's in the description. Which I know nobody ever reads because I've been putting jokes in there for months and nobody really noticed until I actually pointed it out. So let's fold this up, and there is another job that I want to do. trying to figure out which tractor I want to use to do it. Maybe use the T-Dub. T-Dub needs some love. Let's get the T-Dub round on the baler. You passively stalk my Discord. Yes, you do. You see all the mayhem, yet you never contribute. So this is the updated version of the D1000 with a different unfolding animation, apparently quieter sounds. So look at this new unfolding animation. Yeah, the chains are still a bit wonky, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's how chains work in real life. It's a faster unfold, for sure. It's still, I think, a bit slow. The sounds are better. The chains are still a bit wonky. Hello, Stav Manio. Am I using shaders? Yes. Are they available? No, because Sim won't give them out for some reason. These are Simulate shaders that I'm using. Hello, Grenade Gaming as well. I use Simulate shaders because I can't figure out how to set up shaders myself. I can download Reshade and install like an INI, but I can't figure out how to actually edit the shaders myself because, oh my god, there are like a million lines in that INI and I don't know what even one of them is. See you, James. Time is at 6 o'clock. It's a really nice road. This map is just nice. Like, it is very well made, very well detailed, very well laid out. Is the beta update out? Yes, it is. Everyone you use doesn't look right. There's one in FS UK that I used to use, Stuff Manio, that does look really good. The only reason I changed to this one was because it is slightly better. Baylor is quieter, but I still think it's a bit loud. I think that it's now just down to personal preference with the volume. Chains look wonky when unfolded. Yeah, and unfolding as well, they do look a bit off. Also the bales now get stuck on the unloading chute, which I don't know if that's good or not. Definitely sounds like a D1000 now, though. Sounds like an old baler that's been through the ringer a bit. Funny how it had to be based in Wales to be the best. It's just messy, I'll be honest. It could be based anywhere. A map this good, I'll always rank highly. Wonder if we'll ever see the return of the Bale Cannon. We'd never know. Hello, hard worker as well. If you're enjoying the stream, by the way, guys, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We have 86 people here. Let's try and get up to a very conservative, considering the amount of people in here, 50 likes. And see how close you can get to that sub goal as well, because I don't know how many people who are watching are new to the channel. If you are new, say hi. I don't bite too much. Good. It's always good to see mappers quick to update stuff. GNFTR is definitely a top guy for seeing the problems and immediately just saying, okay, update coming. I'll fix them, get them up, get it done. That's what a mapper should do instead of trying to blame it on everything else. There's some stuff that I think might be weird mod glitches that I'm having. Like the issues I'm having with the pig food mixer where it's not working properly. I think that might be down to the trailer trigger being a bit weird. Culper's an old map now, roll on 19. I'm looking forward to Culper 19, I'll be honest. Brand new Culper made from scratch, yes please. Although, in the immediate term, it's like you lose, yeah. I always rate mappers that do that. It doesn't matter if their maps are the best in the world or the worst in the world. As long as they show dedication to fixing the map when there are problems found, they're good mappers in my eyes. I might criticize some harshly, I might criticize some less, but as long as an update is forthcoming, they're definitely good modders. Because they care about what they're doing. It's the people that don't care that I don't like. Using Joskin 3 point and it works with the big feeder. Yeah, it might just be the Marston trailer and whatever I did to tweak it. Because I still can't remember what that edit I did was. There should have been an update for it, Foxtrot. The fields on Culver are too big for you. Bucko, you're not going to like Culver 19 then, because the fields on Culver as they are scaled down. Bullet Bill's undoing that reality tweak for 19. Okay, you really enjoy my streams? I am as well. I'm really enjoying streaming of late. Oh, quick FYI. Quick FYI. I'm trying to remember the dates. The 7th to the 10th of August. I will not be able to stream. I think it's the 7th to the 10th. Sometime that week. There'll be 3 days where I won't be streaming. Due to my sister being on nights, so I'll get a small break from streaming Farm Sim at least. And if Shamrock's still in testing, I'll actually use that time to just go mental testing Shamrock. And making sure that's as perfect as it can be for you guys. Then there'll be 4 days in September where I won't be able to stream. Again, because my sister's on nights. You guys know that when she goes on nights, I don't stream because it's easier for everybody. And it gives me a few days off every month. Which, considering I don't take any days off per week, is probably a good thing. Just to give me time to rest and relax and chill and do my own thing and whatever. It's time that I maybe need. And could arguably deserve, depending on your viewpoint of how bad I am. Hello, Stu. And Simulation Kid, hello. A lot of simulate kind of style names appearing lately. You killed your toilet. That's what happens when you drop dynamite down the toilet, farming man. 2 hours a day is so long. Well, it's 2 hours a day plus half an hour of setting up and then like an hour of cooling down afterwards. Plus checking for mods regularly and scripting and just the stress that goes into a stream is actually quite insane. Excited for FS19, yes. Any opinions on the Gearbox news? I hope it's I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this correctly. I hope it's just kind of a shuttle mode. The music quite loud again today. It can go down by blop. I hope the Gearbox news is just, or the Gearbox is just kind of a shuttle mode, as opposed to like having to change gears and stuff. Because I don't actually like how Gearbox mod works. I like the mod. I don't like well, I like the idea of the mod, the Gearbox mod. I don't like the mod. Because it just doesn't suit my playstyle, and Doesn't suit how I enjoy the game, so I don't use it. Streams are for chilling. Yeah, but there is a certain amount of stress that goes into getting them ready. Because you gotta get a you know, I like having a different thumbnail for every stream, and coming up with a title, and coming up with a description, and all this kind of stuff, and the baler's stuck on a bale. Get off the bale, you fool! What does shuttle mode mean? Now I'm in reverse. Now I'm in forwards. Now I'm technically in neutral because I got the gear stick in neutral, but it just means you can press a button or set a control to, we'll say, only ever go forward or only ever go backwards. And it makes life easier for controlling the tractors, especially if you're trying to do baling and stuff. Or bale loading specifically. I hate trying to do bale loading with the default farm sim controls, because I always end up braking and then reversing for a bit. Because I'm so used to just holding the brake with drive control. Like if I want to stop here, I'll stop. And you can see me holding the brake for a bit longer than I need to, just to make sure. And that's something from when I play racing games. I always hold the brake for a bit longer than I need to when I'm coming to a complete stop, just so that I'm definitely stopped. Every time I shift, it sounds like I'm really jerking the shifter, when in reality I'm just kind of, you know, giving it a little bop, down and up, in 5th and 6th gears. But I do have a habit of being a bit abusive with it, because I play a lot of racing games, and in H-pattern cars I do throw the shifter basically. You know, I throw it into gear. Really loving this map. Same here, it is amazing. And like Gareth said, the Logitech shifters are just ridiculously loud, and this is a G27 I'm using. Why is it so dark in here? Why is the stream so dark? Why is my face cam so dark? Logitech shifters are just loud because of the mechanics in them. If I had like a Thrustmaster TH8A, it would be a bit quieter, not by much, but it would be a bit quieter. I wonder will you get any of Matt's DLC in 29? I don't know if it'll make it as far as FS29, Boko, I'll be honest. 19 maybe. I don't think anybody knows, including Matt just yet. But maybe 19. Probably not FS29 though. I mean, you said 29, Boko. You can't change your question now. You've already asked it. You already asked FS29. Sounds like I ripped out the shifter and threw it out the window. What is Matt's DLC? It is the Modern Classics Shadow Box. The one with the Fast Track 150 Turbo, the TX34 Combine, the lovely little case, and the Massey that needed to be push started. Facebook, it's important. This better actually be important. That was not important, Sim. You immature twit. Just got a screenshot from Simulate of the stream, just the viewer number, because it was 69. Because of course Sim would do that. Needs a capital Kalos. Simulate, the most mature YouTuber you will ever see. Actually, how many of you guys have actually seen the YouTube Kappa? Because it's hilariously bad. I'm actually going to come out of game to do this. Look at how derpy that looks. That's YouTube's version of the famous Twitch Kappa. You don't need the colons around it, you just need to type Kappa with a capital K. K-A-P-P-A. And you'll get that horror of a face. And I'm really not sure why they decided that was a good idea. Sim so serious in his vids, but not my streams. Yeah, in my streams you get to see the real Sim. This is what he's actually like. Oh god! Chat is full of the horror face! Hello Gamerboy960. Gareth, I'm not sure how you failed that, but that's... And Adam, I'm kind of amazed that you somehow managed to fail, despite doing it fine. How are you all doing that? Does it only work on PC? Oh, there's barley still in the combine. That's actually quite inconvenient. We got a canola field over there that needs to be harvested as well. Anyone is immature? Yes, pretty much. Oh god, the Kappa train continues. This is chat now. This is my life now. And Joe's found that he quote unquote devil face, which doesn't look anything like any human has ever created. That was words, but it wasn't English, Dave. Those were just random words that you strung together, hoping that it was a sentence, but it wasn't. Let's go get the Marston trailer again. It looks like an evil Pinocchio. Oh god, chat has memed so much it is just emotes. What is that weird box emoji? What weird box emoji? Was ist los? See you, Simulation Kid. Hope you enjoyed the meme stream. As it's very quickly turned into. How am I gonna get this into the next field? I mean, I know there's a header trailer just there, but I'm feeling lazy and fat and sassy. As I snake my way through the Welsh map to get to the sell point. This isn't the sell point, Dave. This is the... That's not a sell point, Dave. That's the storage point. Whose coat is that jacket? Whose shoes are those trainers? Whose horse is that donkey? Reese the Welsh farmer. I don't like Jimmy Carr's laugh, but I have to admit that is a really good routine about Wales. See those 3 cows, mine's the bull. Jimmy Carter. No, it's not. It sounds like he's having an asthma attack, Glengar. Gareth, you've never been to one of Chris the Irish Gamer streams, where everybody shows up, tries to confuse Chris, succeeds, and then Chris just wanders around confusedly for half an hour. You'll definitely stop for 5 minutes, Joe. Where's the blue hand of death? There's a fly that's annoying me. Blue hand of death? I have misplaced the blue hand of doom. Which is... Actually, no! Wait, I had it earlier. Where is it? I was playing with it last... like... yesterday. The Irish do it better. The Irish know what crack actually is, so, I mean, of course we do it better. We invented it. Marvel presents The Blue Hand of Doom in cinemas Friday. From the creator of the pink hand of questionable things and the orange hand of what the hell are you doing? The blue hand of doom. Hello, Yuso. Dave is good. Dave is going for Thai food later, so he's in a good mood. Although he's in a bad mood because he has Sir Valley and hasn't been able to be on it yet. Never forget the purple hand of power. And the red hand of, oh dear, that was actually paint. Say the map name. Glenddwr. Or Gwenddwr. Gwenddwr. I'm at least trying. I forgot to turn on Chop Straw. Did I forget to turn on Chop Straw? I don't know if this map has Chop Straw. If it does, I've forgotten to turn it on. If it doesn't, then good. I made the right decision in forgetting to turn it on. Hello, farming man. How you doing today, dude? All building to the Rainbow Hand of Dave. We're all the... No, that's like when they come together to form Voltron. It's just this Rainbow Hand of Dave, which is the best hand in the world because it's stupid. And simulator gaming, throwing in just for good measure. You've been here for an hour. Well done. Pip pip tally ho, gentlemen. What do I call a nun in a wheelchair? A joke that'll probably get you timed out. Hello, Queeveen. It does have Chop Straw. In which case I forgot to turn on Chop Straw. Big fan? No, small fan. It's, oh, stuck in my thingy. Yeah, there. Small fan, see? Small. Fan. Go whoosh. What do I call a cow with no legs? Or roast dinner. Time out for Dave's bad fan joke. Okay. I'm not actually gonna do that to you guys. Lewis, no, that's not a rule anymore. It's just that if they're really highly inappropriate, like a nun in a wheelchair joke. Case closed. That's terrible. Farming man. That rule's gone because it just derailed streams into horrific nightmares. Ah! I'm pretty sure that the combine's a bit stuck. This doesn't have four-wheel drive. Well, it's black and white and red all over. A newspaper. Need a push? Fine. I just needed to raise the header a bit. One thing I really strongly dislike about Farm Sim is this, the red canola header, or the canola attachment. I wish you could change the color of it so that it would like suit the header that it's on instead of just being always red. Hello, Karina S. I'm pretty sure the brand that makes these, you know, they only make them in red, but it's still kind of a pet peeve. If you have 10 cookies and I take one, what do I have? All of your cookies, because I don't take just the one cookie. Dave doesn't share food. I'm like Joey from Friends. Thing is, Mikey, you think I can't run fast. I can run fast enough to get away with all your cookies. Why does that look like the... I don't know why that looks like the... Why does that look like the... Farming man's turned into the Cookie Monster. To be fair, I don't really like cookies anyway, so I'd just steal the cookies for the sake of it. It was due to the kappa. Hello, King Scorpion. How you doing today? Really wish I kind of... I'm not even thirsty. I just wanted to counter a Coke now. Who stole the cookies from the cookie jar? Probably Sim, which is why he's a biscuit theft investigator. He actually does all the thefts so that he has things to do. That's why he's always working and never actually like gets to the end of the investigation, because he knows it's always him. And they just keep moving him to new investigations. Like you never in his streams hear him talking about an investigation he's finished. It's just that he's going off to do some investigating. He always steals the biscuits, I'm telling you. It's a conspiracy. It's an inside job. Adam, it's why didn't the ghost go to the disco? What's green and has wheels? A pile of grass that I've just stuck some wheels on for the sake of this joke. My version's better. Do you know where the seed refill point is? Yes! It's a bit confusing. But it is... Where's the one in this yard? Right here, I think. Possibly here. Although that does appear to be pig feed. Oh no, it's here. This is a seed refill point on this yard. And if I zip over through the fields here to the other yard, I can show you where it is. Up, up, up. It is right here. Even though this is all fertilizer, even this is a seed refill point. Also, can I hear... Oh, I can hear the T-dub from here, because this is like right outside where the T-dub is. Ignore the fact the radio's saying it's on, it's actually not. You just need to disable. There we go. What does the ray bit on the header do? It's used to cut the canola. Because in real life, canola tends to clump together. Like, you can kind of see it being represented in game by the fact that he's put the canola really tight together. It tends to grab itself and clump together into really big clumps. So these side bits just cut down either side to separate the canola out. The bottom bit is the cutter bar itself. You can see it in there, it's actually set back a bit. And then the rest of it is just normal combine. I think George Saunders has a video where he's like actually harvesting some canola. Or rape as it's called in the UK, and you can see it working properly there. Do you need the grazing mod enabled? Yes, you do, Liam. And that's not a dumb question, actually. It's actually a logical question, because sometimes scripts will work automatically, sometimes you gotta enable the kind of parent mod, but you do need the grazing mod enabled in your mods folder for it to work on this map. I honestly count questions like that as actually quite intelligent questions. Because they're the questions you have. It is a very unfortunate name for a crop, Glengar, yes. Not as unfortunate as some place names in Ghana, as it turns out. Because there was somebody talking about electricity access in Ghana in the Ghanaian parliament that had them nearly wetting themselves. Dave is live. Thank you, Farming Man, for telling me I'm live. That's very helpful. Hello, the Llama King. Yeah, it's the one where he's in the John Deere Combine, and it's like a hilly field, and he's talking about the way he has to harvest the field. Actually really interesting. Like he has to harvest the field only going downhill or like across the hill, because otherwise the crop will just go straight through the combine. There'll be incredible losses. So in reality, you wouldn't actually harvest this field like this, because the crop would go straight through the combine. You'd probably go across the hill as much as you can. Or do loops. What's for tea? I'm going off to get Thai food after the stream, Kai. We're heading off for Thai food tonight, so... I haven't decided what I want yet. I might get the crispy duck dish I got last time. There is a town in Austria called that, yes. And the sign used to keep getting stolen. Now, inappropriate things happen in front of the sign, instead. There's also a town in Denmark called Bad Farts, or Bad Fart. There's a lot of very inappropriate place names dotted about the world. Bad Fart. B-A-D-F-A-R-T. Bad Fart. I think it's pronounced slightly differently, but it is actually spelled Bad Fart. Is it Middle Fart? No, that's a different place. I think you're on about Nicholas Yule. I think there's also a place called Bad Fart. For maps with multi-triangle, do you need anything to get it to work? No. Multi-triangle just works by default. It's a tweak to the shader, it's a tweak to the terrain shader, and it just works by default. So you'll see it in maps like the West Coast, Lone Oak, Cobra Park Farm, where else? Oakfield has it. How'd you get rid of the bale counter in the U1000? I don't know. Don't get a swath of harvesting it. That's the thing, is like in real life you can swath it, you don't have to shred it, but yeah. Mikey, I'm just gonna say this the once. This is a PG channel, so maybe don't make jokes that are that inappropriate. Mods, could you deal with that real quick? Multi-triangle doesn't work with you, and Oakfield is your graphics card. It might be that you're not looking for it, quite honestly, Liam, because it's a very subtle mod. There have been maps that I've been on where I didn't realize they had multi-terrain until I started doing circles. Which is why when Landy was checking the other day, when people were saying, "Oh, multi-terrain doesn't work on this map," you would have seen him with the cultivator just making a circle in the ground, and that's the way to check: is you cultivate or plow or seed a circle, and you'll be able to count the number of angles. By default, it's 8. But with multi-terrain, it's anything you really want. I think Bullet Bill usually uses, is it 32 or 64? But the most common is 16. No, did he plow or did he cultivate? Well, plowing will show it up the most. So I think, but you usually like plow, cultivate, or seed a circle, because that'll show it up very, very easily. Obviously, spraying and stuff like that won't show it up, but cultivating, plowing, seeding will. Anything that changes the terrain texture will. Hey, Ice Gaming, how you doing today? So as much as I enjoy jerking about in Farm Sim, I do understand a lot of the technicalities. Did I ever use free editing software? You're deciding on whether to keep using Shotcut, or is it worth buying Premiere Pro? I would get Uli Key Premiere Elements. Quite honestly. Because that's a one-off payment. You don't. There's no long-term investment you need. And if you just buy it the once, you have it. And for YouTube, all you ever really need is Premiere Elements. Almoth Boko, can we stop with the silly place names and definitely the inappropriate ones? Where is the Blue Hand of Death? Where did I put it? This is gonna annoy me now, because that fly just keeps going right onto my screen. Nope, can't find it. Comments full though. I've been here since 2017. That is quite a while, Ice Gaming. I do remember you, I think. Where did I put it? That's gonna get my nerves. Use my own hand. But then it'll be covered in dead fly juice. Also, I'd probably damage my screen if I use my own hand. Newspaper. There's like a plate I could use. Missed! Yes, I did just try and use a plate. Also, this there's a weird angle. It's at a jaunty angle, so it is. There we go. Hello, EJ. How you doing today? Where is it? That's gonna get on my nerves now for the rest of the evening. Caps are okay as long as it's not like silly, just constant caps all the time. In my eyes. Because sometimes memes require caps. I like memes. Also, I like making fun of people who decide to ask questions all in caps. I'm a mean Dave. Yes, I am a mean Dave. Dagon's audio quality in the video just uploaded was awful. Ooh. Drumlover, could you tell me, because I can probably diagnose it just from a description, was it the mic or was it the game sound? You have to... Adobe are very mean. You have to literally Google Adobe Premiere Elements to get a link to the hidden bit of Adobe's site where you can buy Adobe Premiere Elements. That's the only way to get there. There's no link, no way to get there on their website. You have to Google it to get to a hidden page. His voice. So either he's using the wrong microphone, which is possible, or his mic is on the way out, which is also possible, which... that's always a worry when the mic starts going. Hopefully, if it is his mic going, he has a spare. Because... There you go, thank you, Shy. Adobe don't want you knowing you can just buy, like, the Elements editions and it's a one-off payment. They want you paying the subscription fee for the... They want you paying the extortion amount for the subscription, quite honestly. Darwin's afternoon, first look in Latin. Oh, awesome, Lewis! He must have got your email. I'm still holding off until the map is in a release-worthy state. Quite honestly, Bucko. And I'm not changing my mind on that. I'm very, very solid on my opinion there. And I know I'll get slack when I do a first look that I'm copying Dagger. But I'm holding off intentionally. So is Landy, for that matter. We're both making the same conscious decision to wait until we feel the map is in a state where it can represent itself properly. It is a very nice map, Glengar. There's problems, and both myself and Landy feel like the problems kind of impact the quality of the map and the way that it can come across, which is why we've not done any content on it yet. Because like, I don't like showing off maps in like anything other than as good as they can be. And I know Louis can do better work than that initial version of Letton that Daggerwin has. Because that was the very first version we got, I presume. And there have been vast improvements made already. Letton looks okay, quite small and has lots of unusable fields. It's a good map if you want to use very small equipment though, Reese. That's the thing. I actually quite like the size of it. It's a nice kind of mini map, almost. Unfortunately, Louis is running into issues with the size of the map because it is causing some frustration with optimization. There are some frame rate issues that Landy and Simulation of the Nation have been experiencing that I don't know if they're fixable. He gave up on Tuttlesworth. Yes, he did. I'll be honest, and I'll talk on behalf of him here. He felt Tuttlesworth just wasn't good enough for him to ever release. So he gave up on that and decided to work on Letton instead, which is, in my eyes, a much better map. It's smaller than Ballincraig. Welcome back, Lou. We're talking about your map. Have you, have you seen Daggerwin's video he did on it? Daggerwin's apparently done a video on your map, Louis. You just saw. Awesome. And I was just saying why I've not done any content on it yet. Because I know the version you sent initially could be improved. And I haven't looked at the latest version, I don't think. Have you fixed the invisible hills yet, by the way? Because I know that was the latest issue that I saw. I think you might have sent out a version after that. But I'm waiting until I'm happy that it's in a situation where it's kind of release worthy. You gave him most up-to-date. Oh, awesome. I'll have a look at the most up-to-date version. I might record maybe later. That's fixed. Awesome. I might record later on then. Before I start looking at Shamrock, because once I start looking at Shamrock, that's my night gone. And Landy did say you fixed the hover car issue, which is always nice. Some cat art issues, plus manure issues with that script. Yeah. Oh, did you remember to turn off the bloody visible splines on the roads yet? Gwenddwr testing Shamrock. He is not Bucko. I think a lot of people wish they were. I think a lot of people wish they were testing Shamrock. I did, EJ. Not a big fan of it. It doesn't look quite up to scratch for me. I'll stick with the Marshall, and if I want a different trailer, I'll probably get a smaller Marshall or one of CD's trailers. You did the road marking as well. Sweet. What were we talking about? Letton Farm by Louis. Bucko, Oxy, I'll be very honest, is very picky with who tests maps. It's the Frontier test team who you need to be in with Frontier to be in the test team, basically. I'm incredibly lucky and like I owe Oxy so much gratitude for allowing me to test the map and to have the map early, so it's honestly massive for me that in my mods folder right now I have Shamrock Valley. House Shamrock is amazing. I've not looked at it yet, Drum. I downloaded like 15 minutes before I started the stream, so I've not had a chance to look. I'll probably start looking at it about 9-10 o'clock once I get back from the Thai food, from Thai. Um, so I'm quite frustrated. Landy sent me a picture of the mini-map, and it's very interesting. Very interesting design. So I'm looking forward to having a look through the map and seeing what's going on. It's smaller than most of the maps Oxy's made. I was actually surprised by how small it is. No, I'm going out for Thai food because I like Thai food. There is like food inside that is if I don't want to go to Thai food, but I want Thai food. Is it smaller than Thornton? Yes. See, looking at the minimap, significantly smaller than Thornton. I think it might be the smallest map Oxy's made yet. Thai fish cakes. I don't go for Thai fish. I don't actually go for fish cakes in the Thai. I don't know why not. My sister always goes for pad Thai. I go for something weird and wonderful. It usually is wonderful. Proper steep hills and tight roads. I gave Oxy, when he was starting the map race, I actually gave Oxy some pointers on kind of generic Irish map things. Should make a mod list. I really should, Tractor 10, but I've got like 300 mods and I can't remember where most of them came from. But thank you very much for the $2 super chat. That is incredibly generous and does help the channel out a lot. It helps me out personally a lot as well. File size will be about 700 meg. It is a very big file size. He has put a lot of detailed textures in. He was saying that yesterday in the stream, so... Literally everything I know about Shamrock right now, I know from streams and the one picture Landy sent me. I'll get to have my... The only shame about, like, me doing a first look on Shamrock is it won't be my actual first look. Because usually when I do first looks, it's my first impressions of the map. Shamrock's going to be a bit different because by the time that I do the video, I'll know the map kind of inside out because I'm going to play the snot out of it. Both on camera and off. How old am I? 26. I had to think there for a minute. I turned 27 in less than a month. And I should say there will be an extra day off next month that I don't necessarily need to take realistically, but technically I do because it's going to be me going karting for my birthday, and I'm not going to say no to that. I take every occasion I can to actually drive a go-kart. Sorry I broke, you got no more money. Well, thank you for the extra $2, Tractor 10. That is... that's incredibly generous. You maybe should have saved that for something a bit more important than throwing it at a random Irish guy who can't play Farm Sim very well. Hello, Sean Baxter as well. You guys seriously don't... If you look at Social Blade, this is the only way I can say this without breaking YouTube terms of service. Look at Social Blade, look at the amount that it says I make on YouTube. Now divide that by probably 3, and that's probably the amount that I actually make on a good day. The Social Blade numbers are distressingly wrong. And depressingly wrong. If I made the numbers that Social Blade was saying, I would be a lot happier with YouTube doing stupid stuff. constantly. And Landy would actually be able to do this as a job. Hello, S.J. Hawkins. And Dagon would be as rich as people seem to think he is. You get so many donations. Yeah, but Bucko, the way that YouTube's going, donations, super chats, sponsorships, they're keeping channels alive. They're not, like, adding to ridiculous incomes unless you get, like, you know, 50,000 views a day. If you're a channel my size, they're literally just keeping the channel alive. How have I lost views today? Oh, Social Blade did a stupid and counted views twice again. That happens sometimes, Sim, when Social Blade or YouTube counts views twice. Or when bot accounts get deleted, sometimes the views get deleted along with them. You'll see quite often that I'll get like minus numbers on days, but I've actually gained subs. They're the days that YouTube does bot purges. You're gonna save for a new game? I would always say save for the new game, because at least you get some enjoyment out of it then. The donations pretty much are all going towards me using them to get new games. Like last night I bought a new track on iRacing, and I bought a new DLC for Crusader Kings 2. Both of which you'll likely not see on the... Well, you might see iRacing on the channel. Crusader Kings not so much, because it's a bit mental. What reshed am I using? I'm using Simulate settings. Which aren't public, and I don't know if he wants to make them public. He said he would, but I don't know anymore. I'll shout at him later and tell him to like put him on Discord or something. Though he does want to change a couple of things with the... I think the exposure or something he wants to change. Have I tried Thrones of Britannia? I've not tried Total War Thrones of Britannia, actually. It looks really good, but I've not tried it. I'm possibly gonna get the new Rome 2 DLC that comes out, because that's based on the Thrones of Britannia model and the way that works, so I might try that. Gonna get spin tires. If you do get spin tires, guys, make sure you get spin tires Mudrunner. That is the one to install, not just spin tires. Because Spin Tires, just Spin Tires, is an abandoned game. Spin Tires Mudrunner is the one that is being developed still. They have reworked the game very well. I don't like the fact there's no spies or anything anymore. That's a bit of a shame. I think it detracts, but I think they've got some good ideas and simplified some kind of complicated elements. Davis, funny thing is your boiler. What? There's a sale on spin tires. Spin tires or Mudrunner? Yeah, Mudrunner's the one to get, guys. If you get spin tires, get Mudrunner. That's the one that's still actively being developed. Do not get just spin tires. See, Shadowbox, I'm gonna have to run in a minute myself and get changed into a pair of jeans. I guess I could wear these pants to the tie. I feel like out of place if I did, though. I need to find my good pair of jeans and put them on. You'd love to get FS19 pre-order. You just gave me last money for the rest of the year. Oh, dude, you didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to do that. Especially not after yesterday, where basically a couple of guys decided to have a donation war in chat, and as a direct result of that, they paid for me getting FS19 if I am not lucky enough to get a copy free from Giants as a media partner. So they gave me basically financial security for the rest of the year. Because that's the only game that I need to buy the rest of this year, and the only thing that I need to spend money on. So that's well, when I say you guys help the channel by donating, you really do. You actually allow me to continue the channel. You allow this channel to survive into the future. Davis, funny thing is your bet. What? Landy is not streaming today, guys. I can tell you that for a fact. Unless I just do a video on science stuff. See, I could do that. I do have a few videos kind of thought about. Good kill for it. Tractor 10. If you're not on my Discord, join it, please. And keep coming back to the channel, dude. You're more than welcome around here. Because you had no need to donate to me at all. I always say, like, donate to mappers and modders before you want to donate to me or charity or something. What are you gonna do? Go on FSUK and look at the look at the Shamrock Valley screenshots topic, which Oxley said he'd set up. Watch some other streamers. Find some new people to watch. Watch some other games. There's plenty of other games out there. Watch one of your favorite games. I tend to watch iRacing. Because of course I do. I made your day better by seeing me smile. I'm always smiling. Watch a first look on Letton. You could watch Daggerman's video on Letton, or you could wait for mine. You cheeky buggerloos. I'll have a look at the map and see if it's, I feel like it's ready today. And I might not get it recorded tonight because I do want to give Shamrock a good look tonight. All my videos would explode in views if I got FS19 early, Drum Lover. Like, that's pure and simple. That's something that'll happen. Uliki, no. Shamrock Valley is in testing with Frontier Designs. It'll be in testing with Frontier for a couple of weeks. I'm helping with the testing because I'm the only person who's Irish, who's kind of associated. I'm going to say associated with Frontier. And I've been helping Oxley with the map just by giving him kind of pointers on stuff while I was making it and giving my opinions on how the map was looking. But it'll be out soon. It'll be probably a few weeks with Frontier just while they find any snags and do some snag work on it. And when the time comes, as was revealed yesterday, I will have an early first look and an early stream on Shamrock Valley. As well as Landy Kid. We'll both probably be doing the same things, giving you guys control of the streams for a very, very rare occasion where you guys get to control what I do in the stream, what I look at, where I go. Because it's a map everybody is looking forward to, and I'll hand control over to chat for things that you want me to look at when that stream happens. So I'm going to use Letton as a de-rust map to get my map spotlight on. Because I can't remember. I'm very bad at it. I haven't done one in a long time. Oh, Tractor 10, please, please don't. You don't have to donate again. You really, really don't. Because I actually need to run like now because we're leaving in like 45 minutes. Because this was finishing work at like 8 and we're heading out to Collector and then going into the Thai. How do you install Reshade? I don't mean to sound mean by saying this. I really don't, but you click install. With Reshade you install DirectX 10 with FarmSim. I think I installed DirectX 10. Might have been 11. But I think if you install DX10 you'll be just as well off. And it'll install... It won't do anything as such immediately. You won't notice anything, but if you download an INI file, there's one on FSUK that is very good. Farm recommends a different one. Oxygen David uses his own one. Simulate myself uses the same one. Landy doesn't like Reshade. Pretty much everybody who uses Reshade will use a different shader. But there's a really good one on FSUK is the one that I used to use, and the one that turns Sim onto Reshade as an idea because it just looks so much better, especially when I do this. Which is a feature from the FSUK one that just needs to be in the game. The game doesn't load. Ah! I don't know why it's broken then, but something's broken, Terrence. I'm sorry. But that is going to do it for today, guys. I do have to run now. I'm going to run the credits, which hopefully we'll want to run today. Don't know why they didn't work yesterday. So I'll leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching a Farming Simulator 17 on Gwenddwr. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button on your way out, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.